I'm Laura Bertelson, a professional organizer. We're here at the Carnegie Center for the Arts in Dodge City, Kansas, where they have a big organization problem. Let's go inside and find out more. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Laura. Welcome to the Carnegie Center for the Arts.
Thank you. Tell me about the Carnegie Center and what it's all about.
This is the Carnegie Center for the Arts that started out in 1907 as the Carnegie Library. It was funded by Andrew Carnegie with money from his philanthropy foundation. We hold different functions like art exhibits, and we have a consignment shop with local artists' work.
What's the biggest frustration with the basement and what would you like to accomplish?
The biggest frustration is that the art room has become the storage room, and then it became a dumping ground. There's no way that we could tell what we had down there in the way of art supplies. It's impossible to find what art supplies that we have down there because of all of the disorganization. Also, artists have left their work here after exhibits, and when they go down to try to find their artwork, it's hard for them to locate, and it's even harder for me to find. As a new director, that was one of my biggest frustrations. So when I heard about BeeOrganized and you, I knew that I was supposed to call you.
I understand your frustrations, Donna, and I'm going to put together a plan and gather some information to make this an awesome area that you'll feel good about.
That'll be wonderful.
In this room, we'll establish an art room. I'll use the storage space that's already available and create an area zone for art supplies and another for long-term storage along this back wall. In the meeting area, we're going to find homes for everything. With a job this size, it's really easy for people to get overwhelmed. But I have experience and expertise to break it down and work through it. Most any organization job looks worse before it gets better. I have to get everything out and group it together into categories. Then it starts to look so much better as I'm putting the new system in place. The artwork is chaotic, crammed, and it was really piling up in the dumping ground. This artwork needs to be returned, displayed, or sold. I sorted it all alphabetically by artist name and developed a little check sheet for Donna to mark what needs to be done with each piece of art. Here's another wonderful benefit of getting organized and going through all this stuff. I found the original building plans and specifications for this historic building. We found things to throw away and recycle and some things to sell at a garage sale to raise money for the center. We reused and refurbished shelving and other items to keep the costs down.
Wow, Laura, look at this. This is incredible. It exceeds whatever I was expecting.
It looks quite a bit different, doesn't it?
Quite a bit. It's a lot different.
Let's go back this way and I'll show you what I've done.
Okay.
This storage room was the dumping ground. Now that the clutter's been removed, there's a space available for those art classes you've been wanting to have.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Before, this storage room was a dumping ground. Now, the clutter has been removed and it is neat and organized. I created a zone on this side of the room for art supplies. Since there will be different volunteers and workers in this area, I placed labels along this back wall as a reminder to keep the organized system in place. This circular shelf holds markers and other supplies that are easy to access.
I love those decorative art containers that you found. It's going to be so much fun to have art classes in here. And with all the supplies that you've found, we are going to save so much money.
On the other side of the room is a pantry, food storage area. It also provides a nice area for staff and volunteers to have lunch. The shelving has been placed along this wall for longer-term storage. You had an abundance of these commemorative prints, so I decided to cover the entire wall and create a wallpaper accent wall. Before, the space in this room was not being utilized to its potential. Now there is 4 shelving units in this room to create zones for seasonal decorations, display items, and archive files. Before, you could hardly walk into this room. Now, in the storage area, we have cleaning supplies, paint supplies, and an area designated for displays. I installed some supports to get some of the longer-term storage items out of the way. Before, there was a need to hold meetings and events. Now, this room has a purpose, a meeting and special events room. Since this is such a large space, I strategically placed some attractive furniture to make a nice grouping, and it also helps define the kitchen area from the meeting area. The bookcases were donated for the project, and I've arranged some of the art history books and some art pieces to showcase them and create an inviting, attractive space.
It's hard to believe that this is the same space.
I found some carpet remnants and decided to create an accent rug to further offset this area. We're continuing this square theme on the wall decor and the cabinets themselves. Having repairs made, a fresh coat of paint, and installing faux wood blinds gives this room a more inviting feeling. Remember those wonderful old original blueprints we found? I had them custom framed and created an area to showcase them. I'm really excited about being able to preserve the heritage of this historic building and to do it with such style and beauty.
I am so excited about the transformation of this place. You have reclaimed this space for us. And downstairs, I used to be so frustrated when I went downstairs, and now I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. It used to be so frustrating when I went down there, and now I'm excited to go down there and see what I can find. And Laura, I really do appreciate your organizational skills. I want to thank you for getting companies involved and businesses in donating time and money and new furniture, and getting all of those people together to volunteer. Your organizational skills are really excellent.
Thank you, Donna. As a professional organizer, I utilize my experience, expertise, and talents to develop and implement a complete organized system that's easy to maintain. BeOrganized saves time, reduces stress, so you can get more done.